you join me on my car up a hill somewhere. Today I'm going to show you kind of things I've done that you can do, ranging from very cheap to not very cheap. So let's get into it. So up first, probably the most visually striking thing, not really a performance thing at all, but you know, is this, the roof rack. I've got a few questions about this. I've actually got a video on it, you can see it up the top of your screen. Yeah, so this, as you can see, says Ford on it. And over here you can see it says Thule or Thule or Thule. Don't know. Anyway, it's really just a rebranded Thule roof rack. You can see that the rear one just kind of goes in your guttering along the top of your rear window, which is good for stealth. And then the front one obviously just goes in your door frame. This is amazing because obviously, being a new car, my last car, I could just chuck, you could actually fit 2 bikes in the back of a Mark 7 Fiesta with the rear wheels on. Sometimes you have to stick one of the bars out the passenger window, but that's fine. And yeah, new car, don't want to get it manky because obviously I do mountain biking. So when you come down something like this, you don't want that to be in your car. At least I don't want it to be in my car. So roof rack, fantastic thing. I think all in with the bike attachments, I think it was probably £200 or £300. So it's not cheap, but it's cool. And I don't know, depending what your standpoint is, I think it looks cool as well. I think it gives it more of like a stealth kind of approach. Well, no one expects a car with a roof rack to be fast, unless it's an RS6. Anyway, roof rack. If you're into biking, don't want your car to get dirty, get one. Next, this, which is the Milltek valved exhaust. I'm not touching it because it's hot. I've just come up from down there. Anyway, this thing is amazing. I love it. I've actually got the tip sticking out a bit too far, but you can see it says Milltek Sport on the top. What a poser. Anyway, when the valves close, this is what I was worried about. When the valves closed, it's actually either the same loudness as stock or actually even a little bit quieter, which is good. I was worried I was going to get it, and even with the valve closed it was going to be too loud, but we're good. It's not too loud with the valve closed, it's perfect. And with the valve open, it is loud. So I actually find myself using the driving modes a lot more, because on sport and race it is actually louder, and it is actually much louder at popping. You'll probably hear that at some point. I'd say it's more like a stock plus kind of modification. It's almost like when you get the upgraded exhaust and like the M Performance exhaust in BMWs. I'd say it's more in line with that than it making you sound like a complete yob, which for me is good because I like my neighbours. So let's go into the next upgrade. These are up next. These are little mud flaps I got from eBay for £18. I think it might have actually been £17.99. And some guy makes them, sends them out to you, and again, stock plus. This is almost like something that Ford forgot to put on the car. These are amazing. I've got an installation video again up here. So yeah, grab your set, a cell of them. The next mod, oh, there's a bee that's crashed into my bonnet. A bee in my bonnet. I've got a bee on my bonnet. Anyway, whoa, bit of nature photography. Anyway, we go under the hood, and you will see this, which is the C Performance, there it is, induction kit. And it sounds really good, especially in context with the new exhaust, because it used to be the case that this was, like, you could hear this a lot more than you could hear the exhaust. Now they're pretty even, so this just makes those childish noises that you don't know you want until you've got it, and then you decide that you do want it. And also, whilst we're under here, the engine at 12,000 miles has still not exploded, so that's a markup for Ford there. Now you hear the car is on because I want to show you these and these. These are both CUK lighting kits. This one is for the fog lights, obviously. This one's for your daytime running lights or your low beam. So get yourself a set of them because they're pretty cool. Also, while we're on the subject of lighting, I can't really show you on my own without my car flying into me. I've also got reversing lights. There's another video up here of me putting them in. It's not hard. And also, while we're on the subject of lighting, I've pretty much swapped all the lights other than brake lights and indicators on this car. I've even done high beam, but they're not that good, so I'm not going to show you. You'll see these are white. These used to be yellow. Now they're white. Well, they're more blue, but yeah, they're done as well. Again, there's a video up here that you can go and look at. I'm going to run out of cards for this video, so why don't we go out for a little drive, and yeah, actually on the drive, the back tyres are getting oh yeah, back tyres probably only have about 20% of their original tread at 12,000 miles, so they're not done yet. I have swapped the front ones to the back. Front ones have still got a bit of life in them, so I'll need to do some wheel spins before I go and get them swapped out. But anyway, back ones, I've got less tread than the front ones, so that can only mean we need to do some lift off oversteer. So we'll go and do some of that. Turn it on. Not that loud. And then we go into bam, bam, bam. That's sport, that's track. I don't think it makes a difference. Listen to this. Sounds pretty good. I like how it's not really loud as well. They do a GPF delete. I don't want it. This is enough for me. That's all I'm saying. I want to stay in good grace with my neighbours. So yeah, let's go and loosen the back end. Also, while we're just like cruising about like this, it's worth mentioning about the fuel economy on this car, because a lot of people have not actually believed me about the fuel economy that it can manage, having a small engine with a lot of power. But honestly, you can get about 50 miles to the gallon out of it if you're just chilling, going along A roads and stuff, which is mental. It's better than my 1.2 Fiesta. So yeah, mark up for the Fiesta ST there. Because I've lost my head strap. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, subscribe, and you'll see more Fiesta videos. And if you like mountain biking as well, what a bonus, you'll see some of them too. So, I will see you next time.